I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Hollywood Insiders. Today our spotlight shines on the incomparable Grammy-winning vocalist Natalie Cole. Join us as we take an exclusive look into the life, musical genius, and lasting legacy of the legendary singer who beautifully bridged the world's R&B, jazz, and pop. From her top-topping 1970s hit to the groundbreaking father-daughter duet with Nat King Cole, discover what made her truly unforgettable. The Black Kennedy upbringing. The Hancock Park battle. When Nat King Cole brought their family home in the affluent Hancock Park district of Los Angeles, the all-white neighborhood association tested illegally trying to keep them out. Natalie grew up in the environment of immense wealth mixed with intense racial tension. The Black Kennedys. Natalie famously described her family using this term. Her upbringing was a revolving door of cultural giants. She didn't just listen to Ella Fitzgerald, Frank Sinatra, or Duke Ellington. She had dinner with them as well. The early debut. Although she tried to pursue a normal life later, her first taste of the stage happens at just 11 years old, performing with her father in Los Angeles' famous Greek theater, the Resistance, and the Chicago Reaper. The ghost of her father. When Natalie first tried to secure a record deal, labels rejected her because they wanted that a carbon copy of Nat King Cole singing jazz. Refusing to be the nostalgic act, she initially sang rock and so under the radar. The Black Magic. Before her solo debut, she formed a lesser-known soul group called Black Magic in the early 1970s, honoring her stage presence away from the bright lights of Hollywood. The Chicago Connection. Her career truly sparked when she went to Chicago and collaborated with producers Chuck Jackson and Marvin Yancey. Yancey later became her husband. They understood she wanted a gritty powerhouse R&B sound, which ultimately led to her singing with Capitol Records. Ironically, her father, long-time labor home, breaking records, shattering glass ceilings. A historic Grammy win when her 1975 debut album, Inseparable, blew up. Her win at the Grammy Award made history. She was the first black artist and the first ever R&B act to take home the Best New Artist award. The Aretha robbery, the Aretha robbery narrative. The media immediately spawned a rivalry between Natalie and Aretha Franklin. As Natalie exposes when broke Aretha's historic 8-year consecutive winning streak for Best Female R&B vocal performance. The mid-career fall and legendary comeback. The Dark Era. In the early 1980s, heavy drug addiction and several health complications caused her career to stall completely. The reinvention. After completing 6 months of intense rehab at the Hazelden Clinic in 1983, she launched a massive pop dance comeback in 1987 with her everlasting album. It featured her famous cover of Bruce Springsteen's Pink Cadillac. The masterpiece, her ultimately triumph, came in 1991 with Unforgettable, with Love, yielding a technological and devout virtual duet with her late father. It swept the Grammys, sold over 14 million copies, and became her first album to hit number one on the top pop charts. Natalie's Cole origin story. Act 1. The Shadow of Royalty. Early life. The Hollywood royalty, born in 1952, jazz legend Nat King Cole and Duke Ellington Orchestra singer Maria Hawkins Cole. The golden childhood, raised in the affluent Hancock Park neighborhood of Los Angeles, surrounded by icons like Ella Fitzgerald and Frank Sinatra. The early spark, auditioned and sang on her father's Christmas album at just 6 years old. The tragic turning point. Her father tragically died of lung cancer when she was 14, fracturing her world. Act 2, the transition. The normal life attempt. Enrolled in the University of Massachusetts Amherst to major in child psychology. The weekend hustle. Started singing in local weekend rock and soul band to make extra cash. The shift. Discovered her true calling on stage, provoking away from her academics, tracked back into the music industry. 3. The breakaway. How she started it. The initial rejection. Because label initially passed on her, wanting her to sing traditional jazz just like her father. The power duo met producer Chuck Jackson and Marvin Yancey in Chicago. The deal. They recorded a demo that caught the attention of Capitol Records, her father's old label. The Explosion, 1975, released her debut album, Inseparable. The hit, the lead singer, Will Be an Everlasting Love, became a massive smash hit. The Reward won the Grammy Award for Best News Artist and Best Female R&B Vocalist Performance. The final chapter, Triumph, Struggle, and Legacies. The historic duet and its tech magic. A groundbreaking move for the 1991 album Unforgettable, with Love, produces painstaking extracted Nat King Cole isolated 1951 vocal tracks. The emotional weight. Natalie sang alongside her father's 40-year-old recording. This wasn't just a gimmick. It was a deeply personal moment of closure for a daughter who had lost her father at 14. Grammy domination. The album was a commercial juggernaut, winning Albums of the Year and Record of the Year at the 1992 Grammys, provoking her artistry transcended eras. The final battle in true vital spirit, the heavy toll decades after overcoming substance abuse. The long-term toll hit her health. In 2008, she was diagnosed with hepatitis C and subsequently suffered kidney failure. The ultimate showman, despite ongoing grueling dialysis treatment 3 times a week, she refused to stop performing, often stepping away a dialysis machine straight into a concert stage. The final curtain. In 2009, she received a life-saving kidney transplant, which allowed her to release her final album, Natalie Cole, in 2013. On December 31st, 2015, Natalie passed away from congestive heart failure at just 65. Natalie Cole's life was defined by a beautiful, lifelong conversation with music. She spent her early years trying to outrun her father's towering shadow, only to realize that his legacy wasn't a trap, but it was her bright light. By carving out her own historic path in R&B, and later reunite with her fathers through the magical of studio recording, Natalie didn't just preserve Hollywood history, she made it. She proved that while fame can be fleeting, true artistry is unforgettable. And we want to thank you for joining edition of Hollywood Insiders. If you love diving into the incredible journey of Natalie Cole, make sure you hit the like button, share button, and subscribe to the channel. Let us know in the comments below what is your favorite Natalie Cole song. Till next time, keep looking up to the stars. And I'm your host, John Chad. Again, we thank you for watching.